Brian and Kenzie in the morning. And Chicago's alternative all day.
Q101.
Brian and Kenzie on Q101.
Ahoy! Let's go! We're waking up Chicago. Turn up the radio. It's time to start the show. On Q101 with the morning crew. Ahoy! Let's go! Welcome to the morning show.
And for Lorraine in Hammond, she said she needed this morning. Well, here you go.
It's one of those days where you don't want to wake up. Everybody sucks. You don't really know why, but you want to justify ripping someone's head off. No human contact, and if you interact, your life is on contract. Your best bet is to stay away, mother. It's just one of those days. It's all about the he says, she says bullshit. I think you better quit, let it slip, or you'll be leaving with a fat lip.
Well, let's go. Lorraine in Hammond, I hope that helped you get going. Everybody in Hammond and everybody surrounding Hammond, let's go. It is Monday, rainy out, warm, but rainy out, and it's going to stay like that for the next 432 days, it feels like. So get ready for it. I saw a report that said Chicagoans are not supposed to shower because the heavy rains are coming. We'll get into that a little bit later on.
Wait, what?
You're not supposed to use extra water, so hold back on showering for a couple days.
Oh, I thought they meant just shower outside.
Oh, well, you can do that. You can certainly do that.
It's like you're on one of those tropical vacations with the outdoor showers.
Oh, that's so nice.
Save $1, stand outside. Okay.
On an island, probably, yeah. In Chicago, I don't know. Showering out in the rain.
Lovely.
Go for that, but save water, allegedly, over the next couple of days. Again, we'll get into that. We have a lot planned for you, so give us that proof of life check-in, 312-591-8300, and let's go.
Brian and Kenzie in the morning. And Chicago's alternative all day.
Q101.
Brian and Kenzie on Q101. Time for a fact that makes your brain go. And we're getting to that point now. We're in November, where all the adding up of the year takes place, whether it's, the biggest song of the year or the biggest movie of the year. And now it's the word of the year is out there. So,
Oh, word of the year.
the
Very
word,
fun.
Yeah, I don't know what you think that might be. Kenzie, like the word of the year. We'll have that for you in 5 minutes, and the whole list of the other ones added to the dictionary. But
I really hope it's a positive word. I hope the word of the year is like, yay.
okay, noted. Kenzie thinks
Be happy.
Kenzie thinks it's Y-A-Y.
Yay.
Yay. Case, what do you think the word of the year is?
Is it Cybertruck?
I saw one of them yesterday.
I like them. You guys are haters. They're fun. Yay.
Well, there you go. Yay. How can I be negative after that?
Exactly.
It's just not for me.
You ever see something that's just not for you?
Now, the thing is, I wanted a Hummer when I saw them, so the same kind of thing, the same kind of vibe that somebody today has, like, too much money, will get a Cybertruck. Somebody back then, too, had too much money, got a Hummer.
I think it's like, I like it because I'm very small. And I'm like, I want a massive, truck that I just plow through. It's the only time in my life I can feel like I'm so large.
God, we need a video of you test driving a Cybertruck.
I want to see a video of you getting in a Cybertruck.
Absolutely.
Is there
There's certain trucks I really struggle to get in.
Like, does the Tesla dealerships have them?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Because it just feels like they're just mysterious thing that just appears on the road. Like,
You can't order on Amazon if that's what you're asking.
I think you get them on Temu.
I just can't picture going to a Tesla dealership and there's like 70 of them on the lot. Yeah. Well, this one's got leather seats.
I will tell you, I saw one the other day and I'm like, that I like. It was like amethyst color. So it was like in certain light, it was like purple, and then it went to blue, and then it was like, I'm like, this thing's changing colors.
That was a Cybertruck?
Yay.
I thought they only came in that silver color.
No, it came in amethyst. I'm like, I like it.
I can't even say amethyst. Amethyst.
Yeah, well, it's out of your price range.
Yeah,
You
it
can't
is,
say it.
Clearly. I don't know what they cost. Are they $100,000?
They're really not. They're not. I want to say they're expensive, but it's not like, oh my God, like it's not like a Bentley or something like that. Like I think you can get one for 80.
Let's see
It's
here.
like 80 to 100.
Well, if you can get one for 80, all of a sudden Brian's going to change his tune on the Cybertruck.
Are these, there's already some on Auto Trader. There's used ones already out there.
Yeah, believe it or not, some people might have buyer's remorse.
Well, I think a new one now. There's one that says $152,000. Wait, that one's used with 2,000 miles on it. And then there's one for 97 grand with 12,000
Right, 'cause
miles
there's
on it.
different like upgrades and stuff like that. But I think they say they range starting at 80. I'm sure the Amethyst is more because that was really
Yeah.
cool.
You know the 81 doesn't have air conditioning.
Well, it has windows.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q101.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q101.
All right, time for a fact that makes your brain just go. And in a way, it's multiple facts. So it's word of the year. We're getting near. This is the first one of the kind of lists, the things that are out there, and they're going to get bigger as the Google Trends get all analyzed, and we'll have that for you as we get close to the end of the year. But the first one is word of the year. Now, there's other ones that were in the running, so I want to get to those first, and then we'll give you the absolute word of the year. And these were added to the dictionary. So here's the first one at number 9, yapping. Yapping was added to the dictionary.
Yapping.
The definition, talking at length, especially about inconsequential manners.
This is true. I love a good yap session.
Oh, what do you think of the day? How much of our conversation is yapping?
Probably the whole show.
That's actually our jobs, Brian.
Yapping.
We be yapping.
So this is an inconsequential radio show. Just duly noted. Number 8 was supermajority, a large majority in a legislative assembly that enables a government to pass laws without effective scrutiny. I'm not sure why that's new. That's just something that's been going on since politics.
Since politics.
Yeah, it's not.
Since the invention.
Yeah. Number 7 was romantasty,
What is that?
a literal genre combining romantic fiction and fantasy. Oh, so is it maybe pronounced more like romantasy?
That would make more sense.
Yeah. That's adding up. Thank
Okay.
you.
It's got your name in it.
Yes, it was my word. It's
Wait.
about me.
Romantasy. Romantasy. Okay. So romantic fiction with fantasy. All right, whatever.
Didn't that already exist?
Probably, but I never heard that word before.
Me either, but I mean, the whole concept existed.
Also up for grabs was anti-tourism, opposition to or action against large-scale tourism.
Well, that's not nice.
I mean,
Some places only thrive because of tourism.
That's
it's
right.
good for people.
Chicago, I believe, is the #1 tourist city in America, even over New York and
Is
LA.
it really?
I think.
Over New York and LA?
I think so.
I could see it over LA because, but I don't like living in LA.
Well, what about New York? Blah. I said
New
that.
York's fun. There's a lot of stuff to do.
Well, there's fun everywhere. There's
But,
a little bit of fun
LA
everywhere.
is like, there's a lot of fun stuff, but it takes you like 14 hours to get to everything.
Good
It's not
thing.
near each other.
Good things. Things are speedy around here.
You get lucky. How about a water taxi? It's awesome.
This is interesting. One of the words up for grabs for word of the year was raw dogging.
Heyo.
Hey, I like it.
Also, an old word, not brand new, but new to the dictionary. So the act of undertaking an activity without preparation, support, or equipment.
Amen.
Is the equipment being a condom?
Well,
Yes.
other things too. I mean, just
Yeah.
like I'm gonna raw dog this speech really fast. You didn't prepare.
Yeah, raw dogging.
So if you're at your daughter's wedding one day and you didn't prepare the father like of the bride speech,
Mm.
you're raw dogging at your
Ugh.
daughter's wedding.
Combining all that just makes me
Yeah, it's
icky.
not good.
But you're right. That's what it is. So now we're in the top 3. Looks maxing. You know, ever heard anybody say
Looks
that?
maxing?
Just how it sounds, like looks maxing.
Okay, I don't know.
Attempting to maximize the attractiveness of one's physical appearance.
Amen.
Well, but don't we all do that every day? I guess there's a word for it now.
There's a word for it.
So getting close to the top here, the word of the year. So number 2 was era.
That should have been the number 1. That's number 2.
Mm-hmm. A period of one's life or career that's of distinctive character.
That's fun.
Like you used that last week on something. I'm in my blank era.
I'm in a lot of eras.
Kenzie, what eras are you in right now?
I'm in my I have too many kids era. I'm in my I'm really tired era. I'm in my house needs to be cleaned every day era. Things like that.
Chase, what era are you in?
I'm in my Eggo waffles era right now.
Completely different things.
I'm in my cranberry Sprite era right now.
Yep. I'm in my I really do have to make some changes era.
Wow, honestly, Brian, that's very self-reflective of you, and I've never been more proud of you than I am right now.
I mean, I really, all caps, underlined,
No, I know.
highlighted.
Do you have a list I can add stuff to, just in case my stuff's not on there that you need to work on for you?
Well, If you want, fine.
Yeah.
I'll take hits on this.
Good.
Yeah. I just noticed it when I was running up the stairs of we live on the second floor, so I take the stairs every day. And my knee hurt the other day, and I was like, ugh. I bet if I wasn't so heavy, it wouldn't hurt.
Hey, new year, new you. It's coming right up, baby.
I'm not kidding. This is really the year for some
start
changes.
now. It's several months till the new year.
Oh, hell no.
No.
Thanksgiving, Christmas.
Okay, I hate
Boxing
when people
Day.
I hate when people say that because you could eat bad. You could be healthy this whole time and take Christmas off.
Why would I do that?
You could enjoy things. The worst, and no offense if you're one of these people. We're just
But-
going to deal with
But be offended by what she's about to say.
Amen. And self-reflect. The worst are the people who show up to Thanksgiving and have decided you're overweight, you don't have your dream body, and you're like, well, today's the day I have to start, and I have to talk about it the whole day and ruin everyone else's Thanksgiving. You could have started before, you could start the day after. You don't need to be on a diet on Thanksgiving.
Well, I don't know anybody like that.
Oh, there are always the people, you see the blogs every year of like how to manage your Thanksgiving healthy. If you're not managing the rest of your days healthy, you don't need to start with Thanksgiving. Just enjoy Thanksgiving.
I always thought those were people that were already super healthy and they were just trying to get through Thanksgiving. And
There's
there's
always
ways
someone who's like, I can't eat bad at Thanksgiving. Why? You ate bad yesterday. Just enjoy Thanksgiving. Do it. And between Thanksgiving and Christmas or Thanksgiving and Hanukkah or whatever thing you celebrate, be bad, like be good then, and then be bad on the holiday.
If you were one of those people, I hope you weren't offended by all those statements.
Just self-reflect. Enjoy Thanksgiving. It's not the day you have to start your diet and then you talk about it though. I can't have the rolls. Just stop it.
Here's what you do. You eat constantly till January 1st.
That's not a good idea.
It's a great idea.
No.
That's what I'm doing. And then I'm going to really make some changes. And
But
finally,
then you'll just lose enough weight and be back to what you are now because you've gained so much. Okay.
that's my plan.
This is how I win.
Oh, boy.
You know, all I do is win, you know.
No matter what.
So 2024, the word of the year is brat. It's brat.
Oh,
Now-
damn Charlie.
Yeah, this does relate to the artist Charlie XCX, the album Brat that came out in June and led to a, quote, brat summer phenomenon with along with brat memes. Maybe you saw them come across your timeline and maybe didn't completely understand it because you don't know her music or whatever. Here is people describing the brat summer, the brat phenomenon.
Being hot, sexy, and having fun. Partying. Clubs.
It's just like being feral, being yourself.
Dirty, grimy.
Whenever you're trying to do something and you think you have like second thoughts about it, just like don't have second thoughts and just do it.
Take a breath, be present, ask yourself what you want to do, and then do whatever it is that the first thing that comes up.
Just be hot, sexy, and be yourself.
No. See, that's not...
Well, see, those collide for me. Those would be hot and sexy or be myself.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q 101.
It's Brian and Kenzie on Q101, 641, and this is the time of the morning on Monday. We want to hear from you and check in what was the highlight of your weekend. 312-591-8300, so check in. Norm checked in from 219. Went to Hell's Gate Haunted House Saturday. Amazing place. Definitely going back next year. That's weird because the haunted house was open post-Halloween. Mm-hmm. I guess it was cheaper, maybe?
Well, do you think you get a discount? That's fun.
I would hope so. If it's after Halloween, you get a discount.
I would like that.
And Hell's Gate's incredible. So, yeah, that's pretty wild to keep going. I mean,
Halloween being Thursday, I think some people did it the weekend after. If it was like Halloween on a Monday, I don't think it would have been the weekend after, you know?
Yeah.
It rolled into it. It was at a funky time.
Dodger Boy checked in, highway to the weekend, spent Saturday at Six Flags, then went to Sarah Silverman. Got tickets from us for the Sarah Silverman show at Chicago Theater. Congrats, Dodger Boy. What was the highlight of your weekend, Kenzie?
I was excited and watched the Emmys from home, and I got to win my third Emmy, so that was fun.
Oh, wow.
Yay.
Was that on TV, the broadcast of it?
Yes.
What
Yeah.
channel was that on?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, okay.
My husband put it on. I don't do that. I don't do the electronics. So it was probably streaming, to be honest. Who knows?
Yeah. Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
That's for the New Year's Eve broadcast, right?
Yep, that's for the ABC.
Are you doing that again this year?
I am.
All right.
Hello.
Look at that.
Spoiler alert.
Will you be over in Indiana again, or you don't know where you're going to be?
We do not have the locations picked out yet.
Okay.
So there's going to be a meeting discussing that very soon. It is crazy how early meetings start for New Year's. Like the first one was 2 months into the new year.
God.
I know. They start talking about everything. It's nuts. It is really quite the production, but it's very fun.
That is, congratulations. That's amazing. Let's see. Mitchell checked in. I discovered Jersey Shore.
Oh, what a weekend.
You win.
Listen,
you win the weekend.
Can you imagine? I'm so jealous when we talk about KC and movies every Friday when he reviews movies and stuff. Discovering Jersey Shore in 2024. Just sit back and enjoy.
Amen.
Oh my God, you're so lucky. It's a great show.
Yes.
It's so good. And by the way, don't sleep on the vacation current episodes. Like the new stuff. Those are good too. Now nothing's like the first season, of course. But the vacation ones I keep up on diligently. So they're very good. Congrats, Mitchell. Case, what was the highlight of your weekend?
I have to give a shout out to Displains and the mini golf course at Mountain View Adventure Center.
Huh.
I golfed 2 18-hole rounds of mini golf there this weekend because that is one of those things that you don't appreciate a good mini golf course until you come by one, and then you realize that most of them are crap and that this one in Displains is a very special place, a beautiful course, if you will.
Oh.
Phenomenal place. Mountain View Adventure Center, batting cages, skate park, mini golf.
Wow.
I couldn't move in there. That's everything I need.
That tracks for you.
I loved it.
Do they have a tiny stage for the bands you like?
Wow.
Very small platform.
It's just fantastic. I had a great time there. It's a phenomenal place. If the weather is nice at all for the rest of the year, I will be there on my weekends.
Look, I'm not trying to make a comment about the wussification of America.
Oh, boy.
But I'm shocked batting cages still exist.
How so? How does that fit into the wussification of America?
People get hit with the balls flying out,
Thank
and you
you.
think somebody would have been sued by now.
I think somebody would have sued him to the point where they can't operate anymore.
No.
I think you have to sign a waiver, though, when you go in.
I did not. I did not sign
Unsuable.
any paperwork.
I did. Maybe they saw. They were like, okay. If you could just sign this.
Looks like someone that would throw themselves in front of a car to get a payout. Kenzie.
That's like a mental health check-in for Kenzie.
They go, we're pretty sure she's going to miss.
Not trusting this one.
No, batting cages, they're phenomenal. It made me want to play competitive baseball again.
And what was the name of the place again?
It was Mountain View Adventure Center in Displains.
All right.
Place is fantastic.
Get out there.
Yeah, I've got one on the text line, Brian, if you don't mind me reading it real quick.
Sure, go ahead.
Ivan checked in, started watching The Sopranos for the first time this weekend.
Good Lord.
Oh, that's living.
Jealous.
Now, would you rather we watch The Sopranos for the first time or Jersey Shore for the first time?
Well, Sopranos, let's break this down. Sopranos is the greatest TV show of all time, but Jersey Shore, there's no question I laughed harder to the point where my stomach hurt. So it depends what you're looking for, I guess, in a way. I can't decide.
It would have to be Jersey Shore for me. Like, Ron, oh my God. I want to see it again in real
Sammy
time.
Sweetheart? Oh, boy.
I want to see Sammy and Ron again in real. My jaw on the floor when he's at the nightclub in Miami with somebody else.
GTL, baby.
The letter. Who wrote the letter?
God, there's so much there. I may have to agree with you. I can't believe it. 3-band Zach checked in. Highlight of the weekend. Check this out. Went with about 40 people on an Italian beef crawl. 1 school bus, 4 beef spots, 5 bars.
Imagine what that bus smelled like, though.
Oh, boy.
It's a beefy bus.
Highlight of my weekend. Talk about making some changes for next year.
What'd you do?
I cleaned my office in my home studio.
Wow.
You guys have made fun of me for don't give me that look that I'm not telling the truth.
Clean it like you moved a box?
No, I took apart the entire home studio, my beat laboratory, my shred lab, and took things out, cleaned, threw away things, and then moved them back in. I kind of like playing Tetris with one room. You have a 10 by 10 room. We have no other room. This is it. This becomes the storage room. But I made it a usable room. I put the weights in there so I can actually lift weights now.
Are you going to?
I haven't yet.
Yeah.
It took a walk to lift the weights. I count as lifting the weights and moving them to a different room.
I think that counts.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, I think moving weights is a lot of work. You're
Yes.
still lifting them up.
Yes.
I'll count that for you.
I haven't hung pictures yet, but I still have a few more things to do, a little extra. But it was about, I would say, 13 hours of work this weekend from Saturday and Sunday of redoing the studio and redoing the place. And it's comfortable, it's cozy, and you're going to hear a lot of content built there that's going to be on the show in the future.
I can't wait.
I mean,
I can't wait for your new podcast.
Possibly it's going to be there.
I can't wait for your health podcast.
Oh, yeah.
It'll be awesome.
He's going to pivot into being a wellness guy.
I can't wait.
I will say, while I was doing it, Megan was watching the Eagles game on the big TV in the family room. I had her iPad watching the Bears game while I was cleaning, and I did take a thing of brownies in there.
So while you were lifting up and moving the weights, you were eating brownies?
I was eating brownies, screaming at the Bears game, and lifting weights, at least moving them.
I don't want to judge you, but most people eat a brownie. What do you mean you were eating what do you mean you brought a tray of brownies?
It was a dish of brownies. There was 7 on there.
Oh, my God.
I just cherry-picked them all throughout the game. So good.
A tray of brownies?
Tray of brownies. Changes are coming January 1st.
Oh, yeah, big stuff.
Keep your highlights coming in of the weekend. Oh, pictures of my new office coming up soon on our Facebook. But first, it's Gil Curtis with your headlines.
This is not headline news. The White House Christmas tree has been chosen from a North Carolina area hit by Hurricane Helene. Well, that's one way to save money. Pick a tree that's already been knocked over. Bruce Springsteen sang Ghostbusters at a Halloween concert. The crowd loved it, but not as much as the security guard, Ray Parker Jr. Experts say thinking about death can make you more successful. In other news, the Cleveland Browns never think about death. And Godzilla turned 70 yesterday. He now uses Viagra. It helps him deal with his reptile dysfunction. No, you shut up. This is not headline news.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q101.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q101.
More people checking in about the highlights of their weekend. 773, it's Kimberly from Chicago, said, spent the weekend all day Saturday hosting a 24-hour gaming fundraiser at home for Extra Life and raised $2,000 for Lurie's Children's Hospital. Wow. Combining
That's amazing.
Yeah, combining gaming and charity.
Okay, way to go. You kick ass.
You know, maybe can I work that into playing Halo for our food drive?
Sure. Just raise the money, Brian. I don't care what you do.
Like if I've retired, I used to be I'm not embarrassed to say I was elite at Halo. And I played it so much, 8 hours a day. But when my power supply broke 7 years ago on my Xbox, I decided it was time for a change because...
And then you had a family. Do you see what happened?
Yeah,
it was unbelievable.
I understand. I found my wife and I got married and have a kid. I'm not saying they're related because I still miss playing Halo, but getting Halo out of my life freed up some other things.
Mm-hmm.
But if I could... Now, the problem is I suck now because while I was gone in retirement, everybody that games... There's this quantum leap in skill. Like, I can't play for 3 seconds anymore.
Yeah, video games got harder and people got better at them.
People got way better at video games in my absence.
Yeah, no.
What you should do.
What should I do to help out the food drive?
To help out the food drive, go to the store, buy a PlayStation 5.
Okay.
And then buy the new Call of Duty Black Ops game. I think that's your lane because Halo's out. Xboxes are out. Halo's out.
Xboxes are out?
Xboxes are out. Xboxes are lame. You want a PlayStation 5. You want to get the new Call of Duty game. And you want that to become your new personality and for it to completely dominate your life. That's what I would recommend you doing.
I think that you could just donate all that money instead of buying everything. You reach the same goal.
Well, you have to spend money to make money.
Well,
Brian's going to invest in a PS5.
What's a PS5 these days? $600?
I think so, yeah.
Okay.
So you invest in a PS5 and, a bunch of different games. Games are $70 now.
And then a headset.
And then a headset and then a controller.
Wait, I need a chair.
You gotta get a chair. You gotta get a gaming chair. So we're at $1,000. But if you spend $1,000, Brian, think about how much money you'll raise for God Bless the Graveyard Virtual Food Drive. How you're raising that money, I don't know. But you have to spend money to make money. This is a brilliant idea.
What if you only made $100?
I'd still have fun playing PS5.
Yeah.
It would have worked out.
That's a win.
A win-win.
Brian and Kenzie in the morning. And Chicago's alternative all day.
Q101.